What's good, y'all? I'm back with another video, okay? This video is going to be on famous twins, alright? We finna get right into it, okay? I'm gonna do a deep dive reading. Hopefully the storage don't stop or nothing acts up because I definitely want to get through this reading, okay? So, let's get into it, Spirit. What is the energy of the famous twins? Past, present, or future energy, Spirit. What is the energy of the famous twin, Spirit? I don't know why this card in there. We got Five of Swords. Conflict, disagreement, winning at all costs, sneaky. They're bullies. They're thieves. They are abusive. We have abusive relationships. They are also in competition, not just with people on the outside, but they're in competition with each other. Is the energy that I'm picking up on. Okay, Spirit. What else is it that we need to know about the famous twin, Spirit? Right, we got poverty, so they doing whatever it is by any means necessary to stay out of poverty. Um, if that means taking innocent lives, okay, because we all know that what stepfather baby passed on, stepfather, and what didn't they have a friend or one that had a friend? I don't know if it was Sway or if it was Nell who had a friend who passed on. Okay, Spirit, what else is it that we need to know? Okay, so they doing anything by any means necessary um, when it comes to financial. Okay, everything is done for a bag, for a coin. Five of Pentacles energy, as you see. Everything is always done for a fucking bag. We have Page of Swords energy, bad, disappointing news, planning, defensive, and player. Okay, everything is a game. Chess, not checkers. All right, so what you see, um, just because it looks like shit may look good or you feel what I'm saying, the case may be. I always remember everything that's done on TV, social media, whatever the case may be, is for attention, for fame, and things of that nature. And um, when you see someone who carries around dark energy, whether that be a single person or two people or a group of people, you should basically stay away from them. Okay, when people lose their lives, when innocent lives are took, when there's murder, when there is guns and drugs and things of that nature involved, that's not the type of friend group or crowd that you want to be around. We have King of Wands, it's in reverse. We have rude, boorish, forceful, bully, dictator. So I'm getting the energy of them picking this up from whoever this King of Wands is. Could be an older energy, somebody who's supposed to be a leader, masculine energy, maybe a father figure, authoritative figure, and they picked up this impulsive, nasty, abusive behavior from their stepfather is the energy I'm channeling. Okay, or if it's not them, somebody um, that they know of. We have Queen of Cups. We also have balance in reverse, and we have patience. Okay, so at this present time, whatever they got to do to make a bag, to create business, to create or make a name for themselves, they're going to do anything by any means necessary. Okay, to reach success. All right, for that new beginning. Okay, and things of that nature. All right. Maybe they got some good news, new gigs, new opportunities, business opportunities, um, promotion deals of some sort, clothing brand deals. I don't fucking know. Maybe they're getting more recognition and things of that nature. They are on that show, Mean Girls. Okay, so that deals with now that's TV, so maybe this could be their new beginning to success and things of that nature. So that way they can have a bag and whatever the case may be, make a name for themselves is what I pick up on heavy. Okay. Um, the things that they have endured are also humiliation rituals, might I add. Okay, we got judgment in reverse. Okay, so we have judgment, self doubt. Number two, they're both malicious, gossip and things of that nature. They're not learning their karmic lesson. They have one fuck up after another after another. When you see people that's constantly in the news, that's going viral for the things that they've done, okay, and things of that nature. And we also had poverty. So let me get, I get the energy of assistance, food stamps, housing, or whatever the case may be. So, like I said, they're doing everything so they can't be in poverty, whether that means go against each other, but or outsiders and things of that nature. Okay, there's a community of people who dislike them, know that they aren't um, sent here for good. If you ask me, they should be known or called the evil twins. Okay, we have unhappy families, leaving home, reunion, and canceled. I feel like they've been canceled. If they haven't, they should be canceled because they're known for nothing but abuse, toxicity, drama, gossip, fighting, um, getting high all the fucking time, and things of that nature. Just to go down a list of the things that they've done. And then they always on live getting into it with motherfuckers, um, arguing with people, shooting motherfuckers on live and things of that nature, allegedly. Okay. These are known facts that's put out there. So I'm gonna start with Allie. Allie Jones. Okay, that's Nam real name. Consuela Jones, that's Sway real name. We have second degree assault, domestic violence. Aren't they supposed to be bloods as well, quote unquote? Drug possession, okay, and resistant arrest. All right, murder. I mean, because when just because you don't shoot someone physically, don't mean that you didn't call to hit out on motherfuckers. So I don't know why they still not behind bars. You ask me, they didn't do enough time for the shit that they did do. We got resistant arrest, um, threats being sent out of motherfuckers saying, I'm gonna get you took up out of here type shit. Okay, all this is in Mobile, Alabama. Then let's not add Sway, Bentley Consuela Jones, who had the boyfriend Henry Stevenson, who shot their stepfather. Okay, not their biological father, but their stepfather. Some people get it misconstrued. Okay, so um, then we got second degree possession of marijuana, uh, paraphernalia, pistol carrying with a permit, second degree domestic violence, and burglary. Um, then they end up signing to some type of local rapper or whatever, got into it. Her and her sister about her having $500,000. Sway was pissed off about that because she didn't get her cut type shit. Um, Then we got domestic violence that stems from an altercation with her own sister, Allie. Y'all beefing over Sway setting up their stepfather, and the person who shot him allegedly is Henry. And then as we speak until this day, Sway and Henry have some type of relationship still, which furthermore should tell you there should be some type of sacrifice, or there has been multiple sacrifices. In this case, a baby, the stepfather, and if I'm not mistaken, Sway or Allie's best friend also lost their life. This is a story of greed, um, pride, greed, pride, envy, hate, jealousy, insecurity, and things of that nature. It's like they're spiraling out of fucking control with the shit that they're doing. Got me dropping all my goddamn cards. I can't even get my shit together. We have ill will, disgrace, okay, disadvantage, failure, losing. We also have Wands energy, returning travels, lack of foresight and planning. Okay, it's what I'm picking up on. And then you got a whole community of motherfuckers who really ain't fucking with them. Um, Another thing, There was a time where her and her sister got into an altercation with each other. Um, and that stems from an altercation. No, that stems from, I'm guessing, her and her sister getting into it over Sway's boyfriend. And then another fucking altercation that they had that was captured on Facebook Live. Um, it's a lot of fighting, okay? And it's, why would you think about the name? Why would you want to be called the famous twins if you didn't want to be known? So the things that they're doing is for attention, and like I said, they're humiliation rituals. They have to broadcast and put the camera up for everything and things of that nature. You feel what I'm saying? And they definitely had to make a name for themselves. If they wasn't known back then, they most certainly are known right now as we speak today. Okay, another thing I wanted to put out there. Allie gave Sway social security number. Allie gave her social security number to Sway to get unemployment. Allie's checks was going to Henry, Sway's boyfriend, and that started an altercation or them to beef and not talk to each other for a long time. And now they, I'm guessing, back cool type shit. So this is past energy. Another thing, Consuela, uh, Consuela Sway was also arrested on Government Street for outstanding felony warrants, charged with failure to obey, disorderly conduct, and a resisting arrest. Okay. I feel like they want us to think that there's a beef between the two. I also feel like they was never into it or beefing about no money for real. A lot of shit has to be made up. 12-12, sometimes you can just see right through the bullshit when it comes to people and stories. And when somebody's saying chaos and confusion and it don't make sense, 12-22, then the devil is the author of confusion, not the Most High. So when they talk in circles and riddles, and you can't understand and overstand what they're saying half the time as well. We have Allie. She was charged with 2 counts of assault. Okay, Allie is now. We have, and her real name is Allie Jones, charged with 2 counts of assault, second degree. Um, Another thing, cause yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Then they ended up putting out a GoFundMe, reaching out to the community to get their father buried. Then they took the GoFundMe down when it came to them trying to, have a proper burial for their father or whatever the case may be. Um, And after all this shit had resurfaced the web, okay, they ended up doing some time, little time, getting back out, and still back out on fucking demon time. Is the energy I'm picking up on. They're a bit lazy. They lack common sense. They're unstable mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. They are disloyal. They're not reliable. They're not good friends. They're not even good siblings, if that makes sense. Okay, so Spirit is just showing me that they most certainly have malice in their heart. Is the energy I'm picking up on. It's like cheating themselves their way to the top. So they're doing this so they can have everything that they want. Fame and fortune is the energy that I'm picking up on, so they can be fulfilled with the decisions that they've made. They'll never have to want for material wealth and stability and uh, the luxury lifestyle and all the other things. Okay, we have rest, fear, anxiety, stress. Okay, and mental overload, needing solitude. So they're still mourning the death of their stepfather. Is the energy I'm picking up on right now. Spirit is telling me that they're still stressed out about it. Okay, and in fear of the sacrifice that they had to make between the two of them. Okay, one, I feel like they both played a part in this man being gone, I for certainly feel strongly that it was a setup. Okay, they're both overwhelmed by the situation. We got Five of Swords, as I say, setup. I do feel like there was some type of setup. Okay, conflict and things of that nature. Okay, somebody or there was some type of fight or altercation that they claim caused that was the cause of him to lose his life. But like I said, I most certainly believe there is three people involved. Masculine energy, this King of Pentacles is involved, and two women. Okay, going with my intuition and my discernment is the energy that I'm picking up on. Okay, I most certainly believe that there was manipulation, witchcraft at hand done right in front of us. 1544, if you know, you know. Okay, not everybody is blessed with experiment. I do feel like discernment. I do feel like his cause of death was a setup. Okay, it was a sacrifice. Okay, and Henry played a part, played a part, and Allie played a part. I don't give a fuck what nobody's talking about, allegedly, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. Okay, it's the energy I'm picking up on. This reading was well overdue. I should have been done this reading a long ass time ago. We're gonna get into some more shit. Let's see what else we get, Spirit. What is the energy of Allie and Sway? And we already know something was done for money, so we're not even finna do this. Okay, we got health, longevity. Okay, and we have theft, took someone's life, like a thief in the night. Just like the devil coming to kill, steal, and destroy, and to collect is the energy that I'm picking up on. Then I heard that there was some type of altercation with the father, and what happened with the father was what started all this before the father passed on. There was some type of fight between um, their father, their stepfather, and Sway. They got into it over some car keys. Some keys was thrown at him. We have Diamond in the Rough. Some keys were thrown at Sway. No, Sway threw some keys at her stepfather. And when she threw the keys at her stepfather, we have enemy and we have escaping and running. Okay, so they were into it. Five of Swords energy. Okay, they got into it. Sway through them fucking keys. Them keys supposedly hit her father. This masculine energy. It's energy I'm picking up on. Once they hit him, he threw them back at her. If I'm not mistaken, or that's what kicked the made the that's what kicked off the altercation between the two. He was had her mouth leaking blood or her nose leaking, and then her eyes were swollen. Days later, or however long, it doesn't matter the time, he ended up losing his life, getting sacrificed. Here it is, objects. Okay, Spirit, please come through. There go objects. We got greed. It's getting in the way of them. They could have been some great young ladies, prosperous, had a huge following, 18, even bigger than what they got without fame, fortune, and sacrifice. But we have greed is getting in the way of them. Fear, anxiety, sins, lust, a liar, gluttony, and things of that nature. But they're going to get a dose of their own medicine in due time. Spirit, please come through. What is the energy of Sway and Alec? Goddamn, all this shit can fell out. I'm gonna read every last card that fell on the floor. Here we go. We got main male. We also have the numbers 2. We have school. We also have the devil. Okay, thinking something is better than what you already have. Greed. Okay, that's attached to the devil. Greed. Okay, lust. Things of that nature. Addiction, drugs, fornication. Okay, Spirit, please come through. Okay. Spirit, please come through. Let's see. We have love, suff, love, suffocating, air, okay, and can't figure it out. We also have boundaries, okay, and stop crying and meditation. So somebody is crying that they had to do this is the energy I'm picking up on. Somebody is pissed off. They may come up with some type of clothing brand, some type of maybe they're going to land some type of business deal, some music opportunity. I'm also getting reality TV. It's giving Krishan Rock's energy a tad bit. You feel what I'm saying? We have fake busy and decline. Very insensitive and cold shoulder. Okay. Sad news message of concern. Okay. Um, used for fame. Okay. Didn't I tell y'all the elites got them right where they want them to be? Use them for fame and fortune and sacrifice. Is the energy that I'm picking up on spirit? What is the energy of the famous twin spirit? Playing too many roles, responsibility, and balance. Okay. We have mirror magic. We also have hung freezer. Okay. And we also have worried and stressed out. Okay. Move in silence. Gangsters move in silence, so they think they tough as hell. They really want to be men for real, for real. They're very masculine. Nothing about them gives you feminine or girly or any of that. It says this too shall pass. Okay. And laying low. All right. Notice after the father passing, they laid low and things of that nature. We have soul ties and somebody being laced or poisoned. I'm getting the energy of this masculine energy. Could be the boyfriend Henry, allegedly being drugged or poisoned or whatever the case may be. Going back and forth with the enemy. Okay, knowing what happened, but greed gets in the way, sex gets in the way, addictions, your own you trying to please the flesh gets in the way of everything. When whatever happened, she should have pulled back and left the enemy alone. Is the energy I'm picking up on? But she end up constantly talking to him, somebody's gonna lose their life. Okay, we got soul ties, so it could be a relationship, so it could be Henry. He could be another sacrifice. Okay, Spirit, thank you for letting me know that we have generational curses and cut ties. Okay, it's the energy that I'm picking up on. And we also have side boo. Okay. We got repent and murder solved. Okay. Is the energy I'm picking up on. Didn't I say they some fucking murderers? Manipulation at its finest. They are both narcs. We have attitude, divine masculine, and karmic. Okay. Everybody are karmics. Everybody is putting on a facade and things of that nature. We got burial, gravesite, okay, passed over, relative, and foul play. And they have a demons attached to them. Okay, we have burial site, graveyard, passed over relative, cemetery, and foul play. There's foul play when it comes to how they daddy passed on, or whatever the case may be. It was a setup. Everybody was a part of it, multiple people. We have demons.